What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here, and I got some kick-ass UFO videos for us to check out. And also, I want to let everyone know that I will be going live today. I'm not sure exactly what time, but it is going to be after. If you see this video posted on YouTube, go and check my website because I'm probably on there chatting live with everybody. So if you want to talk about UFOs, tell us your story, discuss ancient aliens, whatever the fuck, come and join us. It's realufoproof.tk, alright? So come say what's up, sign up, join in, and tell us about UFOs, alright? Alright, you guys, UFO Proof, out.
Alright, so check this footage out. This comes from Mexico, and I forget the guy's name who filmed it, but he's filmed a couple of these objects before. Now, see, I was thinking at first maybe it's a balloon. However, it starts off by descending to the ground and then going back up. So, I mean, it'd be kind of hard to see that happening with helium, but I mean, it's possible. This, I like it, but just the out of focus and the low definition, kind of just really is puts me off, But I mean, I thought it was a cool video. Like, it could have been cool. See how it stops right there and shit. Like, I'm like, it does some interesting maneuvers and stuff. So I'm like, that's really cool. But the footage and the quality are just crap. They're just fucking horrendous. But I mean, you can make out what's going on. So I still like the movements of what it did. How it just kind of stopped in midair and everything. I mean, I thought that was really cool. So I figured I'd put this bad boy up too. What do you guys think? Now this is where it gets good, okay? Now this comes from Russia, back in 2006, all right? We're talking YouTube was a year old at the time. They didn't even have monetized videos or anything like that. YouTube was barely a year old. So there's this is, we're talking 4 or 5 years before third phase of moon started the whole hoax thing. Now look at this thing just drop out of the sky like that. Now, this Russian dad is just listening to his son recite a poem. And then he sees this thing and he's like, what the fuck? What is this? Some kind of Tinkerbell floating around the forest. Isn't that really neat? Look at that. Now, at first I was thinking, okay, maybe it's a reflection at first. And then after reviewing it, I realized now he constantly changes position, and so does the object. So we could rule out a reflection, because with him changing position and the object changing position, something, the perspective would have to, force it out of frame for something, I mean, like, you would be able to tell that it would, like, at least it would diffuse, and in fact, this object even produces its own little bit of reflection, its own lens flare on the glass. If you look closely, it's really cool. It just kind of speeds away like that. Now this is what's interesting. Okay, you saw that whole video, but you got to have them eagle eyes, which of course I do, and you can't get shit past me. And you want to know something that's really cool? I think there might actually be an alien in this video. Okay, now watch this. Watch this, the ball of light came down, and it's out there just kind of running around doing its fucking thing. Now watch what's cool, okay? Because it actually moves a branch, okay? See, it moved the branch right there. Look at this. It moved a little branch. And then it starts to distort, and it's like you can't see it. It looks like it goes flat right there for a second. So I'm like, maybe it's a reflection or something, and then it looks all kind of like weird. Then I realize it's like going behind the leaves and trees and branches and stuff. So that's why the light's diffusing like that. Hey, is that cool or what? I mean, so if if this was some kind of effect, especially back then, I don't see any reason for it. I mean, this would have been way too much work. I mean, having branches move and everything, you would have had to, render all that stuff. No way. I mean, it's possible, but I don't buy it. Now, check this shit out. At the very beginning of the video, look down there. Look at the bottom of the screen. There's something walking back there. A little tiny dude. Look at that. Dude's probably like 3 feet tall. Watch it again. Look. See, there's someone back there. It just happens to be this little tiny dude walking back there right when this fucking UFO shows up. Come on. Come on. You know you didn't see that shit. Alright, let's be honest for a second. I want to know the truth. How many people saw that alien before I pointed it out? If anyone saw it, let me know. But tell me the truth, because I don't think you did. Alright, this next video is an update from our friend Tom, who we had done a video on his sightings, and we're trying to figure out what they were, I think a couple weeks ago. And he believes he has figured it out. So let's see what he has to say about this.
Yeah, you see that? It just stopped and went back the opposite direction. It just stopped in midair and went back the opposite direction. It's going behind a tree. I'm not gonna lose this one.
He's chasing after it this time.
Ziggy, stay with me. I know this is annoying, but this is what I've been trying to capture for a while here.
Yeah, Ziggy.
I'm trying to capture this for a while. Up close again. Come here, Ziggy. Now, is that a helicopter circling? Is that an airplane? Oh, don't go behind the trees, you mother...
You little motherfucker, you can say it.
Is that a drone? Fucking trees.
Fucking trees!
Sit.
This guy's been watching way too much UFO proof. See, I like how he's objective about it. Is it a plane? Is it a drone? Is it a helicopter? Is it a blimp? What is it?
It's gotta be a helicopter. Small plane. It's shaped like a triangle. It's got 3 triangle thingies, like 3 lights that make it look like a triangle.
See, he does a good job at describing what it looks like, knowing the camera is not going to be able to pick it up.
It's got to be a plane. It's just, I want to see it stop again in midair. Went behind a church.
Now he figures it out.
Over here.
Or what he thinks it is anyway.
Oh, look at it. Oh shit, look at that. Just popped up. Just went. Alright, there it is. Oh, you stupid light. Look at that.
Fucking light.
It's the closest
Get out of
I've
here.
gotten one so far. Closest I've gotten one. It's gotta be a plane. What is that? It's gotta be a plane.
So he, did some research on it, knowing, taking into account everything that he's been able to see from it, basically what it looked like, all the different kind of weird designs and shapes and shit it had on it, the fact that it made like a low humming vacuum kind of sound. He added that all together and did some investigations, and
looks like it might be doing
came to a pretty
Ziggy,
definitive answer, which I'm gonna have to agree with him. He's the one who's seeing it and everything. So I just think it's really cool that he was able to figure out on his own what's the best answer, what fits the best.
Back in another direction now. I'm gonna run out of space here. I'm gonna stop this now. It's the best one I've got so far.
So after this sighting, so subsequently he discovered what he thinks it is. Now let's take a look. He got a nice clear kind of photo. So we're going to zoom this in, take a look. No, this isn't Secure Team 10 or Third Phase of Moon, so I'm not going to zoom in and you're going to see a crystal clear picture of it or something, okay? Now, that would be very difficult to tell from, what it could be, without putting in some actual research on what's going on, which is exactly what he did. And so after his investigation, he has come to the conclusion that it is an RC-12 Huron Special Electronic Mission aircraft. So I would like to give a big shout out and a huge congratulations to Tom for figuring out what he saw and how to investigate it. This is exactly what we need. They can have all the fake UFO videos you want. It doesn't matter, you guys. We can investigate every UFO claim and bust all of them out, every single one of them, because all we need is one to be real. We just need one. That's it. And it's over. We win. Okay? That's all. We only got to score one time, and that's it. So everything else doesn't even matter. We can get rid of it. We don't have to feel bad. We can debunk all of it. It doesn't matter. What's important is we just get that one, and we keep searching until we find it. All right? All right, you guys. UFO proof out.